If there ever was such a thing as a company that could do almost anything, well, Tennekee Properties is it. These guys know how to completely transform your existing home into something new, or just do it room by room. That's Tennekee Properties. Visit Tennekee.com or phone 931-244-4602.
From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is your evening update.
All right, we had a little bit of late morning and midday sunshine this afternoon. That allowed temperatures to get well up into the 60s and even the lower 70s in a few spots, but now clouds are starting to move into the area and rain is not too far away, and that's going to be the rain that comes in tonight, giving us a good soaking. And also, we may have to worry about some gusty winds overnight as well. There is a wind advisory here for the 10 counties. This is all of our viewing area across southern Middle Tennessee, northwest Alabama, and back in the far northeast Mississippi. A wind advisory for the overnight hours tonight, not for thunderstorm wind gusts, but for pressure gradient wind gusts that could be 40, 45, isolated gusts as high as around 50 miles per hour that may knock down a few tree limbs or a few weakened trees and possibly cause some isolated power outages. I don't think that's going to be a widespread issue, but it is possible as we head through tonight. You can see tonight that the winds really start gusting once we get past 8 or 9 p.m., and that continues on through midnight or so before we get the heaviest activity off to the east and the winds start to settle down with time. But during this time frame between 9 p.m. and 1, 2, 3 a.m., wind gusts could be 40, 45, isolated 1 or 2 gusts here and there as high as 50 miles per hour tonight. So don't be surprised if it sounds loud outside tonight, but I don't expect any form of a severe storm threat, no form of a tornado threat or anything in our local area. All that stays well off to the southwest. Here's the timing of the rain with the high resolution rapid refresh model. We're going to use that because it's had a really good handle on the timing so far today. And you can see as we head in through the early evening, rain starting to move into the area. That gets heavier as we head deeper into the late evening. See some really heavy rain and embedded thunder moving northeastward across northwest Alabama into southern Middle Tennessee this evening. Again, even though there will be thunder and it may be loud at times because of the cool, stable air and how that inversion causes the thunder to reverberate through the atmosphere. It may sound ugly outside, but I don't expect a tornado threat. I don't expect a severe storm threat. Just some heavy rain tonight, some gusty winds, so a little bit of thunder. As we head after 2 or 3 a.m., a lot of the heavy stuff starts to pull off to the east of our area, and by 7, 8, 9 o'clock, the rain for the most part tomorrow morning may be over, but clouds hang tough tomorrow, which means that temperatures aren't going to really warm up a whole lot. Lower 60s for highs, and I wouldn't honestly be surprised if that happens just after midnight tonight, and then we hang out into the 50s for most or all of tomorrow. As we go through tonight and in through the morning hours of our Tuesday as the heavy rain moves in, it looks like overall for the entire area a widespread 1 to 2 inches of rain, and you can see the heaviest rainfall over southern Middle Tennessee, south of Highway 412, down through northwest Alabama. And there may be 1 or 2 locations here and there that could pick up just a little bit heavier than 2 inches of rain. But with the dry ground that we've had, and this will be spread out over several hours tonight, yes, there may be some isolated street flooding when the rain gets heavy, but I don't expect a big flooding threat either, which is definitely good news. We need a good soaking just like this. Clouds hang tough for our Tuesday. Cooler air moving in on northerly winds. Maybe a sprinkle Tuesday night and Wednesday morning as that upper level wave moves through. No widespread rain with that. Clouds hang tough on Wednesday as well. It's going to be a chilly day Wednesday with daytime highs only in the upper 40s, lower 50s. Good news is clouds clear out for Thanksgiving morning. I think the GFS is a little too gung-ho with the clouds moving back in with the afternoon. I expect more sunshine than what we have here on the GFS model. But the good news is no rainfall for Thanksgiving itself. And then as we move into the end of the week, we may start to get back into an active and wet pattern again, especially closer to the weekend and into early next week. Here's a look at that temperature trend going forward the next 7 days. Lower 60s tomorrow, but like I talked about, that may be during the overnight hours tonight after midnight, and then staying in the 50s through the daytime hours tomorrow, down to the upper 30s, lower 40s Wednesday morning. only getting to the lower 50s, and some of us may struggle to do that on Wednesday. Mid 50s for Black Friday, Thanksgiving, that period there toward the end of the week, our holidays there. And then as we head in through the weekend, staying in the mid 50s overall. So getting into a cooler weather pattern after we get through with this weather system, moving through tonight and tomorrow morning. A peak at holiday travel. Wednesday is the biggest travel day of the year across the United States as folks get ready to visit friends and family on Thanksgiving. And for a large part of the country on Wednesday, it's actually going to be quiet. Our storm system moving through the area tonight will be pulling off the East Coast on Wednesday. Maybe some lingering showers or rumbles of thunder in the Carolinas down into Florida. Most of the heavy weather off into the Atlantic, though. Some lingering snow showers into upper New England. And then a few rain showers and snow showers in through the Pacific coast and the Intermountain West. But for most of the country, our big travel day Wednesday looks quiet, which is definitely good news. Back home, your forecast for tonight, rain moving in. This is one of those few times that we do an actual 100% chance of rain because we're sure about this. This is going to move through the whole area tonight. Temperatures hovering after they drop out of the 60s. Temperatures hovering in the upper 50s for most of the overnight. Maybe a shower as we head through the daytime hours of our Tuesday morning, but a lot of this is going to taper off as we get towards sunrise. But heavy rain tonight. Those thunder icons are for near sunrise and then mostly cloudy through the afternoon. Daytime highs tomorrow, upper 50s, lower 60s. And again, these temperatures may not be daytime afternoon highs. It may be before sunrise. More the same in northwest Alabama. Morning showers and thunderstorms tapering off a couple hours after sunrise, mostly cloudy for the afternoon. High temperatures here also in the lower 60s, but again, that may be before sunrise and hanging out into the 50s during the afternoon. We'll see if we see a peak or two of sun in the afternoon. Rain ending during the morning hours of Tuesday, maybe another sprinkle or two Tuesday night and Wednesday morning, and then clearing skies for Thanksgiving. Temperatures dropping out of the 60s into the low to mid 50s as we head closer to Thanksgiving. Black Friday looking partly cloudy as well, so if you're headed out to get the shopping deals early in the morning, generally weather okay, quiet, no rainfall expected, partly cloudy into Saturday, and then a few showers may start to creep back into the forecast going towards Sunday into early next week. There's your latest 7-day forecast. I'll be back at 9 o'clock with another check of your local weather.